How's it going, everyone? My name is Timber Plays. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Sapphire version. Today, we're doing a post-game roundup. Yes, there's quite a lot of things for us to do in the post-game. Now, I may have mentioned the last few episodes that probably 2 episodes are post-game. That is all changing. We're going to do one big mega episode as I messed up something. So to get started with everything post-game, we just have to go downstairs and talk to Dad. Hey, it's NB. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get, but your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh yes, I have something for you. This came for you from someone named Mr. Briny. Take me the SS ticket. A ticket for a ferry. If I recall, there are ferry ports in State Port Illyclove. NB, if you have ambition as a trainer to go to Battle Tower, I should teach you that there's no end to a trainer's chosen path. Better get back to Puddleberg Gym. Mom, thanks for looking after the house while I'm away. Yes. So, you get the SS ticket to go to the Battle Tower. Now, if you're playing Pokemon Emerald, you actually get pretty much the same ticket to go to the Battle Frontier. Emerald has a lot more post-game content rather than Ruby and Sapphire version, and that's kind of why I'm able to do one episode rather than multiple. Man, feels good. So, I'm actually going to go get our buddy, our good Sky Mori, who's probably grateful that I'm honestly grateful I didn't use him. Another Wurmple shows up right here. Actually, it was a Wurmple. I've already recorded this episode, but I'm going to get something out of the way first. Pretty much all the post-game in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire evolves around you catching legendary Pokemon. And you might be going where this goes. There's a reason I caught Relicanth and Wailmer, or Wailord, I should say, and this was to get the Regis. I will not be getting the Regis as I forgot one big detail. You need Dig. You need a Pokemon that knows Dig to even start the Regi quest. So I won't be doing that because I sold the TM a while ago. I sold it long ago, and I was trying to remember if I forgot something because, yeah. So yes. So I had a failed recording of me trying to get the Regis and forgetting that I actually needed to Dig. Sadly, we will not be getting the Regis in this playthrough. If you're like me and need to figure out a way to get Dig on a Pokemon, you can catch a Trapinch and an Incada and get them up to level 41 and level 46 respectively. They both will learn Dig naturally through level up, and these are the only Pokemons in this gen that do. The only other way you can do this is if you trade like a Diglett or something from Pokemon Fire Red and Green. But even then, you still need to beat the post-game to do that. Along with that, you will be able to find their caves around the map. Most of them are pretty simple areas that you've probably been to before. The desert is one for Regi Rock. There's another one that you actually probably haven't been to for Regi Ice, which is near New Dewford. And the other one is going to be for Regi Steel, which is on the path that rains a lot, near Fort Tree City. And then you can catch all of them. They're all level 40. And yeah, I was looking forward to catching the Regis. The Regis theme is amazing. And honestly, I'll probably play the theme here just to let you guys hear it. So enjoy it for a little bit as I sit here and just contemplate on what I'm going to be doing next. All right. Now with that, you might also know the Regirock thing and go. I'm probably going to do that too, just because. So, with that in mind, there's only a few legendaries that we can really catch around the map now. There's about 2 that we can actually go get, but there's another Pokemon that we can actually retrieve now. You guys saw Champion Steven used a Metagross. You're probably like, oh, well, where can I get his pre-evolution? You actually can't find his pre-evolution anywhere in the wild, except for one place. And we checked the Pokeball. It contained the Pokemon Beldum. Oh, hold on. This is the only way for you to ever get a Beldum. Yes, you are not able to get Beldum until you beat the main game. Now, we were playing Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. When the game first released, there was a mystery gift event for a shiny Beldum. This was a very good thing. I use this thing for most of my playthrough. Actually, I need you. I'm trying to think about what Pokemons are best. Aaron. Yeah. Yes, Beldum is very good Pokemon. It really only has takedown until you evolve it to Matang. I hope. And then Metagross. Very good Pokemon, but it's a shame that this is the only way you can use it, and it's for post-game. It's also the same thing in Emerald for you as well. I'm not going to give it a nickname. It'd be really funny if I got a shiny one, but I know that's not going to happen. And here it is. Yep. So if you actually want to use a Beldum in a playthrough of this game, you're going to have to trade it to another copy, and vice versa. It's essentially pretty much going to be that rotation on loop. Just going to put it back in the PC right now for the time being. Now, there's two more legendary Pokemon. There's two more Pokemon that we can actually go catch that I am going to be focusing on in this episode. As this is the kind of bonus episode, post-game episode, just for everything, as I'm probably not... I don't know if I'll ever touch the save file again after this. I probably will, because I might actually go and get the Reggies myself, just so I have them. But, I want to go use Fly to teach you guys a very specific thing. This is going to be a different kind of challenge. Actually, this makes things a lot easier for me to do then. Please, you can follow me to Slateport City. I have money. There's a very specific reason why I've been keeping my Master Ball for all this time. We could have used it in Kyogre. We could have ended very quickly, but I just need something right here. And I will take a few of these. Not too many. I'll only take about 10. I'm hoping this goes quick. We need these. For once you beat the Pokemon League, there's a legendary roaming Pokemon. If you ever played Gold and Silver, this was kind of a series staple. If you keep jumping up here between Route 1 and 10, and here, number 5, use Repel. Actually, you have Sky Moore lead here. We're going to switch. Just keep running around in the grass for a little while. If you can't find anything, go back in. I hope I activated it. I'm pretty sure once you get the SS ticket, it's when you can activate it. Can't actually see it until a point. This is just the best area to do it because you can switch right away. I might look this up real quick so I know I'm not messing this up. Alright, so it's pretty much essentially what I am doing. So we're going to be going after the legendary Pokemon Latias. So this is literally all you do for a little bit. Come back. Go in the grass. Leave. Come back. If you're not getting it, I don't know what else to tell you. Skarmory is the only one that actually is able to do this trick. This is the repel trick and counter way. This is the best way to do this so you don't run into other Pokemon. You can do this without repels, but it's going to be a lot more work for you. And this is also just the best area to do it, honestly, because you can reset pretty quickly. Might go buy more repels, but I hope this doesn't take as long as it's taking. You know, this is actually my first time doing this. In fact, I never even caught the roamer legendaries that you can in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think I did, maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember if I did. It's been so long. Generally, if I do take a little bit to get ran into this thing, I'll just go back with you. I'll just check back in. Yep. So yeah, I might go get some more repels, and I will be back with you guys once I'm able to encounter it. I'm just going to be editing this all out. All right, it's a new day from when I'm starting this, and we're back at it once again to do everything. This time, I did try and change my strategy because most of the people who I looked into said use max repels. I also made sure there was another thing that I missed out on, that there is a notification on the TV that Latias is roaming and wondering if talking to the TV activated it. I had no luck doing this for probably an hour last time, so we're going back into it today to try and see if we can get it done. Skymer is back at the lead of the party, and this time I just bought max repels and did here. I'm actually going to save here because now I feel confident that I can do it. So anyway, I'll meet you guys back here once again once we actually run into this thing. Oh my god, I did it. That took way longer, but Latias is the Pokemon that you can find in the grass. Sorry, I got excited. It just took way too long. This is the roaming Pokemon. If you're playing Pokemon Ruby, you actually get Latios. Now, if you're playing Emerald, it's actually based on what color is the TV. It's some weird question. I don't know how it works in Emerald. I thought it'd be something like with the ID. But Latias, this is a legendary roaming Pokemon. If you played Pokemon Gold and Silver, you know that the legendary dog trio was roamer legendaries. So essentially what we were doing was just resetting it the route each time so it showed up where we wanted it to. This took way too long, I feel like. But anyway, this is the legendary Pokemon that we're going after. Now, I don't recommend attacking it. You can if you have a Pokemon like Wobbuffet or something that can keep it locked in place with like Mean Look or something like that. If you attack this Pokemon, it will flee. But thankfully, once it flees, you'll see it in your Pokedex and you will be able to see where it spawns and see if it's on your route. So you can just keep resetting until that point. But generally, most people, like me, myself included, just use our Master Ball on it. This is the one time, and the only time, I usually save Master Ball. It's kind of also the same way for legendary dogs if we played for the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green post game, as you can get the legendary dogs in that, and essentially the same way. Although there's a lot more routes on that game, Route 2 is actually your best bet in that one. And Latias was caught. I also had to turn off some Pokemon music, because I was listening to music while doing this, because I didn't know how long this was going to take today. We did it. Yes. Latias is a highly intelligent and capable of understanding human speech. It is covered with grass-like down. The Pokemon enfolds its body with... What? I would not like the nickname. Thank you for sending it to PC. Now that Latias has been caught, I'm actually going to save. I used 10 max repels for this, by the way. We have one more legendary Pokemon for us to catch on this journey. And I assume you know who it is. I honestly didn't realize they were being able to be caught in this game until doing research. We have to fly right to Passiflog Town. Passiflog Town? Passiflog Town. I'm actually going to save here, not save here, heal up here just in case. Although we didn't do anything, it's mostly just in case the creature wipes me out. You probably all know where I'm going with this. Now the game should be available for us to actually go there and encounter them. Hopefully. Last time I was here, some weird things were not happening. I'm pretty sure it's right past these two. It's right over here. Not you. Not you. The sea is teeming with Pokemon. I thought I fought you before. Level 35. Skymarie, you might actually be able to take this thing out. It's been a little bit since we actually used Skymarie, but I'm using Skymarie for the post-game stuff just because she has Fly. Truthfully, I do wish Skymarie was able to, you know, help us out with the Elite Four and everything. It just wasn't possible for Skymarie to really help out much, and even then, we still struggle with Kyogre. Which is why I understand if you guys commented on it and everything, and just be like, oh no. I'm gonna be like, yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So Skimmer's level 39 right here in the last episode of Sapphire. Literally, once we catch this final legendary, the series is over. I know the finale really made out to be that everything was coming to an end, which it was. That's these two. Actually, I'm going to keep the rappel on because it's kind of nice, especially what's coming up. So it's right here. Go over and go up. And go up here. Enter here. Welcome to Sky Pillar, the final area in the game. This area is unlocked fully once you beat the Elite Four. You all know where we're going to. If you're a big Pokemon fan, you know this Pokemon. I'm actually going to put one of our faster Pokemon up front, Lockjaw, just so we can get away quick. If you want a good grinding spot in any of the Gen 3 games, here you go. You can run back. If you want Pokey, just grind the Elite Four, but if you're looking to grow your Pokemon to a really high level, you're in luck. Pokemon here. Oh, wait, do I need the Mach Bite? Oh my gosh, we are going to need the Mach Bite. Shoot. You know, I came here, I was looking forward to doing this. We need to go back and get the Mach Bike, funnily enough. Also, yes, everything in here is pretty high level. That's a level 48 Sableye. Like I said, grind here when you want to. This is going to be the spot for you to get all your Pokemon to a nice, meaty level. And, yeah. I wish this area was unlocked a little bit earlier. I just wish you probably couldn't get to the top or something like that, because I would have loved to have grinded here for the Elite Four, but my Pokemon were a little underleveled. Still, it's wild Pokemon you're going to be grinding up against, so it's not going to be the best yield of XP, and you also won't be getting money like you would in the Elite Four. Now, I need to go and get the Mach Bike. Oh, hi, Bayonet. I didn't realize you could get wild Bayonets here. Not Surf. I was going to use Crunch. I'm actually going to kill some of these Pokemon as we go up here. I believe you can find Pokemon up to level 68 here. I believe, which is insane that you can do that. Those are insanely high level Pokemon, by the way. So if you want just high level Pokemon that kind of cruise through the Elite Four, there you go. I don't think the Elite Four changes on any rematches that you will do, so you should be fine. Now, let's go get the Mach Bike. I'll be back. I'll meet you guys back here once I get the Mach Bike, because you actually need it to beat this puzzle. So, meet you guys back here. Whee! Alright, I'm now back at Sky Pillar, and I'm hoping everything works out here. I hope we don't lose, but thankfully, once we get to the Pokemon, we will save. This is the first and only time you can actually ride your bike in like a building. Now, the Mach Bike we did not use, and the reason for that is it's just a fast bike. It isn't the best bike, but it's a fast bike. Ah, shit, Golbats. You guys are not aware, I did most of my grinding in Victory Road. And gonna be honest with you guys, it was kind of a pain. You serious? Okay. This is going to be a big issue. Finding exactly where we need to go. So just go straight down. Go straight over. I'm going to get off the bike actually. And then go this. What? Oh, you need the speed. Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Oh, no. Yeah, this is going to be terrible. So sometimes you can just get it all in one shot. Oh no. Oh no. You guys get to watch me struggle at least today, so you guys get to enjoy that. Oh, I did it. Okay. That's another floor done. I believe you don't need the bike anymore, so I might hop off of it. level 53 Bayonet. This is higher level than any Pokemon on our entire team as of right now. I'm going to try and kill it. Thankfully, Bayonet isn't the tankiest Pokemon, and Lockjaw is a very... Oh, thank God. Don't want the burn. I'm going to need as many Pokemon as we have to catch the legendary coming up here. I'm trying to keep it mysterious, but if you know Pokemon, you know Skypillar. So, and pretty much we're down here. And also, that's why we're finding a lot of Pokemon here, because none of our Pokemon ain't this level. Even with max repels. Max repels work if there are Pokemon lower level than you on that route. You won't be able to find any. But if they're higher level, then you can find them. This is how we use this ability to find Latias, as Latias is level 40, and everything else in that area is level 10. Jeez, it's been a while since we've been to that area. So like I said, this area is going to be where you're grinding your Pokemon to like level 60. You're not going to be here sticking it out to level 100 anytime soon. But hey, if you have a will, you have a way. Jesus, we're going to find a lot of Bayonets in here, aren't we? I actually really don't want to fight Sableye. If it was Bayonet, I'd be up for it. I'm also just going to get off the bike now. Bike is kind of a pain, but something tells me the rock floor is going to be right above us again. Oh, those bastards. Those Game Freak bastards. All right. So you just got to... Stop. This ain't going to be nice to me at all, is it? I also don't know if the repel wore off. I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but that doesn't really matter here. So, up here. Take my time. Shit. This is terrible. What made them think a child could do this with a Game Boy Advance D-pad? I know I'm playing on the Game Boy player and I could just use a GameCube controller, which I have one plugged in next to me just in case for off chances like this, or if my fingers got sore, which they did when I was going for Latias for some reason. But generally, it's fine. Oh my... How are you supposed to do this, though? Do I just have to turn up there? Oh god, guys, this is terrible. How? Oh, a Claydol. Hi, buddy. Level 53, too. Jesus. You know, this is a great spot to do some grinding. I'll probably do some grinding here at some point because, like I said, I do want to catch the Reggies for myself at some point in this game. But, like I said, we're not covering that in this Let's Play because I messed up. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, go. I did it again. I did it again. I did have a repel on. I wonder if the Pokemon only show up on... Okay, that was kind of... Shit. I'll meet you guys when I'm able to get past. It's going to be a lot of editing for me on these legendary episodes and whatnot, but that's fine. Hopefully. So I'll meet you guys back when I'm able to actually get there. Oh, God. Oh my god, I did it. Wait, no, I went too far. I went too far! I did it. Oh my god. That took way too long. Okay, just a normal floor. Please say it's just the normal floor. That took way too long. And I went back because I fell down. Oh my god, that was insanely clutch. Thank you, game, for at least being that reliable. I've been complaining about Sky Pillar the entire time, by the way, trying to do that. And comparing it to the original, to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Sky Pillar, because they made it so easy in that game. And it shows why they made it that easy. I hope there is not any more of that, because if there is, I might scream into my pillow that I have over there in my bed. Because Jesus knows. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god. Okay. Say hello to our last legendary Pokemon, Rayquaza. I have never caught Rayquaza in Pokemon Sapphire before. Never, ever. This is a first for me. We're quite underleveled. This Pokemon's gonna be level 70, but we ball. Wild Rayquaza appeared. So this thing is going to do a lot of damage to you. It has rest. Actually, that can help me out a little bit. Nice thing about rest is it does put the Pokemon to sleep. I have 40 Ultra Balls for this because I'm a little scared. And we're not going to be doing much damage to this thing because it is Dragon type. And there is the rest. Thank you. Honestly, I might start just chucking Ultra Balls at this thing just to see if we can catch it. Who knows? This thing is level 70 after all. And I'm gonna try. We also have 11 Great Balls, which would be really funny. It's gonna break out. Yep. This is the highest level Pokemon you can actually find in the wild, period. If you catch this thing, you should be able to wipe through the Elite Four pretty easily. And that's where you're going to grind. Please use rest again. Thank you. It has rest extreme speed so far. I actually don't know what else this thing has in store. I don't know what other moves it has. Because like I said, I've never caught this thing before. I have caught it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as it is required to catch Rayquaza if you're doing the post-game, the Delta episode. But you don't have to catch the Access. Speaking of which, since we're here and just trying to catch this thing, I'm going to go over some of the Pokemon events that you probably missed out on. For specifically Gen 3 games. For Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, there was only one event, the Eon ticket. This would give you access to Latias or Latios, depending on which version you had. So, essentially, you just catch the opposite. You can also get Jirachi for yourself in Pokemon, using the Pokemon bonus disc for Coliseum, I think it was Coliseum. I don't have Pokemon Coliseum, nor do I have the bonus disc, so I won't be showcasing what that's like. Extreme Speed is a priority move. It's gonna kill Lockjaw here easily, so I'm not. Yeah, very easily. We'll take the rough skin damage. I mean, yeah, of course I'll use another Pokemon. I should have brought Kyogre here. I should have brought Kyogre. I'm gonna send out Aaron because Aaron just can tank a lot of stuff. And try and get some damage off. It's gonna use extreme speed. I don't think that will kill because we are just insanely tanky, even though it is level 70. 12 damage. I don't know how much this thing can really touch me for. Dragon Ascent didn't exist yet. But Outrage did, and it crit. Yes, please. So the nice thing is here. I'm gonna use some Pokeball. I'm just gonna keep chucking Ultra Balls at it until it works. Uh-oh. Still gonna be locked into Outrage. Outrage is a really powerful Dragon-type move, and if you catch this thing with Outrage, I mean, it has Outrage no matter what, you will sweep almost every Pokemon trainer in your path. Maybe I'll catch this thing, and maybe I'll actually go grind the Elite Four. And it broke out. Wow. Wow. Outrage, I believe, has 15 PP, maybe even more. Yeah, this thing's kind of crushing us. And is it confused? Thank you. The nice thing about it, though, is if it hits itself in confusion, we get free damage. And it broke out. Please hit yourself. It'd be awesome. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Okay. Go Ultra Ball. One. Okay, so the farthest we've gone is one shake. Please hit yourself again. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. That doesn't affect me. This is what we're really relying on here, so... It broke out again. Please hit yourself. Please hit. Please, 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 please. You're using Outrage again! I'm really banking on confusion right now, ain't I? I am banking on confusion and you hitting yourself. Wow. Shit. I'll meet you guys back. I knew that was gonna happen, so we're gonna just... I'll come back once we actually catch this thing. Because I'm just gonna keep doing Ultra Balls. Just chucking Ultra Balls at it. Yes! Oh my gosh. Rayquaza is said to have lived for hundreds of millions of years in the Earth's ozone layer above the clouds. Its existence has been completely unknown because it lives so high in the sky. We captured Rayquaza. You know, this Let's Play's over. There's nothing really else for us to say. That's, well, the battle tower and everything, but that's a lot, and I don't want to cover that. It's honestly surreal that Pokemon Sapphire has been somewhat completed. I'm probably going to catch the Regis off camera, but like I said. Anyway. This is it. This is the true final episode of Pokemon Sapphire. So, next time on Nintendo Plays, we head back to a world of Saturday morning cartoons that we have been to before. See you guys then.